Hello children, I am Smita Dash, your social science teacher. Today we will be starting a new chapter, Our Forest Resources. Understanding climate. Uttarakhand and many areas of the northern state of India were covered with dense Himalayan forest. These have been cut down on a large scale for development. As the population increased, the forest began to disappear. In ancient times, forests were worshipped by people. Gautam Buddha, King Ashoka, and Akbar wanted that both animals and plants must be protected and preserved. During the British rule in India, teak, sal, and sandalwood trees were cut down for export. After independence, many laws were passed in order to protect and preserve the environment. The Himalayan region is very fragile and is prone to landslides and earthquakes. Widespread cutting of trees and poaching of animals destroy the environment. Forests actually help in preventing soil erosion and floods. Forests are home to a large number of trees, plants, and a variety of animals. They not only provide us fresh air but also are the source of a large number of products like wood, bamboo, rubber, and medicinal herbs. However, under different activities of today's world, this climate is undergoing a drastic change. Forest types. There are different kinds of forest in our country. As you know, it is a vast land mass. So we will be reading about the different types of forest in details in the following slides. Mountain forest. Mountain forests can be defined as forests on land with an elevation of 2,500 meters above the sea level or higher, irrespective of slope, or on land with an elevation of 300 to 2,500 meters and a slope with sharp changes in elevation within a short distance. This type of forest stretches from western Himalayas to the eastern Himalayas. The trees found in the western part are broad-leaved like oak and walnut. The eastern part receives heavy rainfall and the vegetation here is lush and green. Some of the trees found in this region are fern and bamboo. Coniferous trees are tall, cone-shaped, and have needle-like leaves. These leaves are also found in higher regions of the Himalayas. Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and Arunachal Pradesh. Shir, deodar, fir, oak, maple, pine, and spruce are found in higher regions. Pine forests are found on the steep, dry slopes of the Shivalik hills, western and central Himalayas, and Khasi, Naga, and Manipur hills. Alpine forests are found in the regions where there is heavy snowfall. Most alpines are found all along the Himalayas and on higher hills near the Myanmar border. Deciduous forest. A forest that is dominated by trees that lose their leaves in the fall. This is called deciduous forest. The deciduous forest covers a largest part of our country. The trees found in this region are tall with broad trunks. They usually have branching trunks and roots roots to hold them firmly to the ground. Some of the taller trees shed their leaves in the dry season. There is another layer of evergreen shrubs below the taller trees. Some of the trees found in this region are mango, neem, bamboo, shisham, and rosewood. The wood of these trees is expensive and hard. They are mainly used for building houses and furniture. Deciduous forests can be found in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Odisha, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Swamp forest. A swamp is a forested wetland. Swamp forests are found along the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the delta region of the Ganga and the Brahmaputra rivers. They are also known as the mangrove forest. They consist mainly of mangrove, dates, and palms. The roots of these trees have soft tissues. The state of West Bengal has a huge area of mangrove forest. A tree called Sundari grows in the Ganga-Brahmaputra delta. This region is also referred to as the Sundarbans, named after this tree. The roots of these trees found in the Sundarbans are above the water level to breathe through pores. These specific roots are known as breathing roots. Wet evergreen forest. The tropical wet evergreen forest in India is usually found in areas receiving more than 200 cm of rainfall and having a temperature of 15 to 30 degrees Celsius. They are mainly found in the south, along the Western Ghats, Andaman and Nicobar Island, and all along the northeastern region, covering the states of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, and Tripura. These forests are characterized by tall, straight evergreen trees that have a buttressed trunk or root on three sides, like a tripod. That helps to keep them upright during the storm. These trees often rise to great height before they spread their branches like a cauliflower. The common trees found here are rosewood, mahogany, and ebony. Desert or thorn forest. In regions with less than 70 cm of rainfall, the natural vegetation consists of thorny trees and bushes. This type of vegetation is found in the northwestern part of the country, including semi-arid areas of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, and Haryana. Acacias, palms, euphorbias, and cacti are the main plant species. These trees are scattered and have long roots penetrating deep into the soil in order to get moisture. The thorn forests are found in the desert region of Rajasthan and Gujarat. The trees and the shrubs found in this region have long roots to absorb water from the soil. Thick bark and small leaves are other features of the trees found in these areas. Babul and kikar are the main trees found here. Nature's bounty. India's wildlife is rich and diverse. The forests are home to a number of reptiles and wildlife. There are almost 500 wildlife sanctuaries in India. Wildlife sanctuaries are places where animals are protected. India has a vast forest cover and is home to a large number of rare and threatened animal species. Wildlife sanctuaries are essential to protect rare animals. You can have a glimpse on the beautiful animals which are seen in the sanctuaries. There are over 100 national parks in India. Biosphere reserves protect large areas of natural habitat and may also include one or more national parks. There are 18 biosphere reserves in India which give protection to animals, plants and people who live in these areas. Some famous biosphere reserves in India are Nanda Devi, Gulf of Mannar, Nilgiri, Norcrek and Sundarban. You can have a glimpse of these places in the given slide. Protect Mother Nature. A number of movements have taken place in India to prevent cutting down of forest, which has become a habit nowadays. The Chipko movement was started in April 1973 in the village of Mandal in Uttarakhand. A large number of women activists contributed in saving thousands of trees by hugging them. This movement was led by Gauri Devi, Bachni Devi, Dhun Singh Negi, Sundarlal Bahuguna and Chandni Prasad Bhatt. In 2009, women in Himachal Pradesh tied rakhis on the trees to protect them. So, it is our pledge to protect our Mother Nature. That is all for this chapter, children. Thank you.